Hello, word nerds. Welcome to the dictionary. My name is Spencer. I'm the host of this podcast. I'm a Gloomy Gus. That's the first entry in this episode. Gloomy Gus. I mentioned it in the previous episode. Had no idea it was going to be coming up in this episode. I didn't look ahead. It's two words. The G's are capitalized. Gloomy Gus is a noun from, where's the year? I can't find it. 1904. The plurals are gloomy Gusses. That is, if you have so many Gusses who are feeling despondent, you would have a whole bunch of gloomy Gusses. You can spell it with one S or two S in the middle of the word Gusses. Okay, so this is a person who is habitually gloomy. They're always gloomy. We call them, we don't even care what their name is for real. We just call him a Gloomy Gus. Do you know why? I didn't know why. It is from a comic strip character created by Frederick Burr Opper? I feel like Opper has been shortened. Frederick Burr Opper, who was an American cartoonist who died in 1937, and so was the whole comic strip about Gloomy Gus? Or was it Gloomy Gus? But where's the cartoon? There's what is this? An engaging story popular with young animal lovers? It's a book from 1970. Where's the? There's so many possibilities for Gloomy Gus. Gloomy Gus origin. Let's look at that. Here we go. Pessimistic comic strip character created by, that's his name, Frederick Burr Opper. The brother of the famous Happy Hooligan. They're opposites. Get it? Opposites make for good comedy. This Augustus Hooligan character was a hobo with a miserable, defeatist attitude. The term soon became a common nickname for any sullen, habitually gloomy person. And I want to see pictures. Gloomy Gus, the homeless ghost? What? He was a ghost and he was homeless? Oh boy, this is, it was from 1904? It's gonna be problematic, I think. All right, that's Gloomy Gus. Ooh, I shall go, because we're starting off with Gloomy Gus, I shall go for my sound effect. Now we have glop. Noun from circa 1944. Number 1, a thick, semi-liquid substance as food. That's the example. It is usually unattractive in appearance. Well, maybe it's really good for you, but the things that are best for you sometimes don't look the best. This, of course, reminds me of the glop that they eat in the Matrix. When they're in the real world, they're like, it has all of the things that you need, the proteins and the amino acids and the fibers and the stuff. And they're like, well, it's maybe kind of gross and looks like glop. Number 2, I just think it's also funny that it's like, as food, it's like, it doesn't have to be food, but it's usually food that we call glop. 2, tasteless or worthless material. This material is worth nothing. It has no taste. It's probably also maybe food, but not necessarily. Gloppy is an adjective, a very, very good adjective. The origin is unknown, but of course, I am guessing because this is from circa 1944. It very well could be from World War II. Maybe they were serving them some food. Maybe you would call it slop, which I think is a very similar term. Glop and slop go hand in hand. Glop and slop go hand in hand. They're shaking hands. They're glop and slop, just like Gloomy Gus and Happy Hooligan. Glop and slop. Okay, great. That was glop. I'm feeling gloppy today. Next is Gloria. It's the name Gloria, but I think we're going to get some more specific information. Capital G. Noun from the 13th century. Number 1, the synonym is our next entry, which is Gloria in excelsis or excelsis. Why can't you just say excelsis? That's what it looks like to me. And then number 2, the synonym is the entry after the excelsis, which is Gloria Patri. Okay, well, we can't learn more about Gloria until we go talk about those, so we should probably go do that. Gloria. Oh, by the way, this is the Latin word for glory. Now, we have Gloria in excelsis or Gloria in excelsis. Yep, either one of those is fine. So this is 3 words, by the way. Gloria in, and then the last word. This is it doesn't say what it is, but it is from the 14th century. It's a Christian liturgical hymn having the verse form of the Psalms. Wonderful information that I fully understand. This is Lower Latin. It means glory on high, but then in the middle, in parentheses, it says, be to God. So glory be to God on high. So God, you're up there maybe, you're really high, and glory to you, Gloria in excelsis. So does excelsis mean on high? And I think be to God might be assumed. Okay, now we're moving on to Gloria Patri. Oh, I forgot to mention the E in excelsis is capitalized, and here in Gloria Patri, the P is capitalized. Noun from the 13th century. It is a 2-verse doxology to the Trinity. You religious people know what's going on here. This word a phrase translates to glory to the Father or glory be to the Father. And maybe the Father is God. I would assume. I don't know these things. Gloria in excelsis and Gloria Patri, and you probably hear those phrases in Catholic ceremonies. Maybe the Pope says them. The Chicago Pope. Okay, moving on to glorify. This is a verb from the 14th century. We are starting with transitive, and I believe it is only transitive. 1a. To make glorious by bestowing honor, praise, or admiration. Every time you check out this episode, every time you write a comment on the Spotify, every time you write a review, you do any of those things, you are glorifying this podcast. I'm bringing up my phone because I recently got, I think I mentioned I have a new patron, and it's only $1 a month. That will get you very early episodes, or pretty early, semi-early, kind of early, a little early. And I was getting these emails that said, you got new comments on Spotify, and I clicked on the thing and it said, I can't show you this information. I said, fine, I'll go to Spotify and I'll see if I can figure this out. And so I clicked on many, many of the episodes, and some of them had comments from this new patron who goes by KT, the letters K and T. First of all, KT, thank you so much for all of your comments and becoming a patron. But there was one in particular that jumped out at me that I had to take a screenshot. And it says, I just found this glorified my podcast, so thank you. I just found this podcast. I'm so glad it exists. It is exactly what I was looking for. Thank you for existing. I am moved to tears. KT, you have moved me to tears. Come on. And then there's another comment that says, I can't believe I learned about swag in the G's. You and me both. Okay, so come glorify this podcast. You know what you're doing. 1B, to elevate to celestial glory. Ha! Maybe that should have been the sound effect. Number 2, to light up brilliantly. So maybe the house in the National Lampoon Christmas Vacation, when he lit up his house, He glorified his house, and then it took all the glory away from all the other houses because there was a big power outage. 3a. To represent as glorious, the synonym is extol, E-X-T-O-L. We have an example. A song glorifying romantic love. It extols romantic love. It represents romantic love as glorious. And I think many people would probably agree with that. But you write the song about romantic love however you want. Maybe it has a different view of romantic love, or what? I don't know. You write a song. Ready, set, go. 3b. To cause to be or seem to be better than the actual condition. Something causing something to be better than the actual condition or seeming to be better than the actual condition. As in, the new position is just a glorified version of the old stockroom job. It's really the same stockroom job. All you're doing is putting paper in printers all day long, stocking cans and soups, things like that. And the new position is just really the same thing, but it's called a different name. It sounds fancier. And it's not stockroom monkey anymore. It's stockroom ninja. It's just a glorified stockroom job. Number 4. To give glory to, and where, when, how, it might be in worship. Maybe when you go to the church and you're worshiping your altar of whatever altar you like. You are giving glory to it. Oh, elbow pasta, I give glory to you. Glorification is a noun, and glorifier, that is a noun as well. This word, well, I think we pretty much know it's from the Latin gloria, which means glory, and it's making something gloried, adding glory to it. Say, ha, glorify. Now, we have, I forgot what my sound effect was because I got so distracted by going, ha. Now we have Gloriosa Daisy. Gloriosa Daisy. It sounds like a spell that you would say when you whip your wand around. Gloriosa Daisy. This is a noun from 1962. It is a black-eyed Susan of either of two tetraploid cultivars with large single or double yellow, orange, maroon, or bicolored flowers. Ooh, those flowers can have two colors. The species name is Rudbeckia hirta, Hirta, and I would like to look up what does this Gloriosa Daisy look like. Let's see. Gloriosa Daisy. Well, this Gloriosa Daisy, this is what I'm seeing here. Basically, every single one of these pictures is the bicolor daisy, the Gloriosa Daisy. The outside of the petals is the bright yellow mostly, and then the inside of the same petals is this darker, kind of burnt orangey, browny kind of color. And so what it black-eyed because the very center, where I guess the seeds, what's the pollen, that stuff, it's very, very dark. So it looks like an eye, but it's a black eye. Not a black eye, a bruised eye, but a black eye. The center of the eye is black. You get it. And so it's either of two tetraploid cultivars with large single or double, here we go, single or double yellow, orange, maroon, or bicolored flowers. So those are all the colors that I mentioned, basically. It's from the word that means glorious. Oh my gosh, I look at that flower and it looks glorious. When I see a whole field of these, I'm seeing yellows and oranges, and it just makes me go, what? Ha! There's also a cartoon, Gloriosa Daisy. Oh, she's from My Little Pony. Look at that. And she's wearing daisies. But here's the thing. Okay, I got a problem with this now. She has daisies around her head. I guess she's literally called Gloriosa Daisy? But the daisies are not the Gloriosa daisies. They have white petals with a yellow center instead of these daisies, which have the yellow and the orange petals. And so, if you're gonna name a character Gloriosa Daisy who has daisies on her head, maybe she should have the Gloriosa daisies on her head. Maybe they were like, we tried those colors and it didn't really work, so we went with the white. I'm so sorry. Makes me angry. Now we have glorious, adjective from the 13th century. Number 1A, possessing or deserving glory, and the synonym is illustrious. Possessing glory, deserving glory. Obviously, this podcast is glorious. Come on. Come on. You know it. Everybody knows it. It's glorious. 1B, entitling one to glory, as in a glorious victory. So you won the game. You won the match. So you are entitled to glory, which we will learn about very soon, because you won. Number 2, marked by great beauty or splendor. This synonym is magnificent, as in a glorious sunset. Holy crap. Look at that sunset. Have you ever seen such a sunset? It's glorious. It's magnificent. That sunset is marked by great beauty or splendor. That is what you should say the next time you see a sunset or a sunrise. I have seen some glorious sunsets. Let me tell you what. I saw one, well, this was a sunrise at the top of Mount Haleakala in Maui. I was at a hostel, and these people, this was many, many years ago, and some people said, we got to go see the sunrise. We got to get up very, very early and drive a ways and drive up a friggin' volcano and then go up there and be above the clouds and watch the sunrise. And I don't have a picture, but I tell you what, this is true. It was a glorious sunrise. And then, oh boy, Sharon and I were in Queenstown in New Zealand, and we were looking at the mountain range, and they are called the Remarkables, I think, and we just happened to be out there for a glorious sunset. Holy crap. I have seen many, many. It's one of my favorite things. These are a few of my favorite things. Glorious sunsets, glorious sunrises, other things that the sun does. Number 3, the synonyms are delightful and wonderful, as in, had a glorious weekend. I had a glorious weekend sleeping. More synonym information. Go see the word splendid. Gloriously is an adverb, and gloriousness is a noun. Go ahead, write a review. Tell me how glorious this podcast is. Thank you very much. This is from the Latin gloriosus, which basically means glorious or, this is a word, vainglorious. It's all one word, vainglorious. We'll get to the V's eventually. All right, moving on to, okay, here we go. It's the word glory. First form of glory is a noun from the 14th century. Number 1A, praise, honor, or distinction extended by common consent, and the synonym is renown, R-E-N-O-W-N. Praise, honor, or distinction extended by common consent. What is common consent? It's like, here, I'm just giving this thing to you. I'm giving you praise, honor, distinction. I'm giving you renown. You deserve it. Here's some glory to you wrapped in a present. 1B, worshipful praise, honor, and thanksgiving, as in giving glory to God. So you are praising, honor, giving thanks, basically, to God. Here's some glory for you, God. I know you don't have enough. You really, really love your glory, so here's some glory to you. 2A, something that secures praise or renown, as in the glory of a brilliant career. Secures praise or renown. Well, after your brilliant career, you're like, I'm secure. I am in the annals of history with my career of the best elbow pasta maker. 2B, a distinguished quality or asset. Ooh, so what's your glory? Your distinguished quality or asset? Well, as I have said before, I think my glory is my hair, and which is kind of short now, so you don't really get it, and I don't know if I'll ever grow it out again, but if I did, you'd be like, whoa, look at that glory? You would really probably say, look at that glorious hair. That would make much more sense. Okay, now we have 3A1. It means great beauty and splendor. The synonym is magnificence. As in, the glory that was Greece and the grandeur that was Rome. That is a quote from E.A. Poe, which I believe stands for Ethan Allan Poe, or more likely, Edgar Allan Poe. So, he's talking about the country of Greece and, well, I would say the city of Rome, but is Rome technically a little country? No, I don't think so, but it's that maybe it, well, see, that here's the thing. The Roman Empire, at a time, Rome was like a whole big area, and now it's just this tiny little thing. And so E.A. Poe said, the glory that was Greece, the country of Greece, and the grandeur that was Rome, because it was so big and wonderful and crazy times in Rome. Okay, now we have 3A. By the way, that definition again was great beauty and splendor. So Greece had great beauty and splendor, but Rome had grandeur. Okay. 3A2. Something marked by beauty or resplendence, as in a perfect glory of a day. Oh, it's a beautiful spring day. It's a beautiful, glorious day. Look at the glory of the day. There's gloriosa daisies all over the place. Yay. 3B. 3B is the splendor and beatific happiness of heaven. But broadly, the synonym is eternity. Whew. So, the splendor and beatific happiness of heaven. So you're just saying, heaven is so great. Look at that glory. That's heaven. That's eternity. Forever and ever and ever is glory. 4A. A state of great gratification or exaltation, as in, when she's acting, she's in her glory. Oh, this also could be her distinguished quality or asset. Her acting skills, in a state of great gratification and exaltation. Oh, she's so happy when she's acting. Oh, I'm in a state of glory when I'm reading the dictionary to you. Look at how happy I am. 4B. A height of prosperity or achievement. A height of prosperity or achievement. So you have reached your glory when she has done her acting so well. She got her Oscar and her actor award and her BAFTA. Is that the right one? All of those awards. She's like, I'm in my glory now. Maybe she egotted. Number 5, a ring or spot of light. A ring of light, a spot of light. Spot of light. As we have a sub A, 5A, the synonym is aureole, which I need a reminder of aureole. You know what? Maybe it's faster if I type it in here. A-U-R-E-O-L-E. And what is this? Aureole. It's a radiant light halo or luminous ring surrounding a subject, like maybe the sun. So that's a glory, a ring or a spot of light. And then we also have 5B. It is a halo appearing around the shadow of an object. How did we get to this? Well, I imagine It's this idea of this halo, this ring of light, like a halo. And usually, when we see, especially in art, when we see the halo, that means something. That thing is glorious. It's religious. It's important. It's an angel. It's whatever. And so we're like, well, anytime you see a ring, it's kind of like a halo. So we're gonna call it a glory. All right. We pretty much know the etymology. There's nothing fancy about that. So we're going to go to the second form of glory. This one is an intransitive verb from the 14th century. It is to rejoice proudly, and it is used with the word in. So you would say in glory or glory in. I'm going to... I'm not sure if either one makes sense to me. In glory. I mean, that kind of makes sense, but also glory in? Maybe it's in glory. And then, the third form of glory is... this is an interjection from 1816, and it could also be glory be. 2 words. This is... it's just used to express surprise or delight. Whoa! Glory! Oh my gosh, I did not see you there with your basket of elbow pasta. Glory be! Glory be to you! Okay, and now, moving on to our very last entry here in this episode. It is glory of the snow. 4 words with hyphens. What is glory of the snow? It is a noun from circa 1890. It's any of a genus of hardy, spring-flowering, chiefly Mediterranean bulbous herbs of the lily family, with basal leaves and racemes of blue, white, or pink flowers. And of course, we shall look at a picture of this. Glory of the snow, glory of the snow, glory of the snow. Here we go, fill it in for me, glory of the snow. They look like stars. They are this light blue, light purpley kind of color to them. The inside is pretty much white, maybe with a spot of yellow. And then, they have what looks like 6 petals most of the time, and then they sort of flare out from there. And then that's when you get the light blue or purple color. The genus name is Chionodoxa. 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 They look pretty cool. Glory of the snow. We should post a picture of the glory of the snow, and before that, we should post a picture of the gloriosa daisy. Okay. Anything else about any of these words that we should say? What do you think? What do you think should be said or done here at the moment? You know what? You're right. It's time for word of the episode. Today we had Gloomy Gus, glop, gloria, glory in excelsis, gloria patri, glorify, gloriosa daisy, glorious, glory, 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 and glory of the snow. I think I shall pick glop as the word of the episode. Glop, 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 eating my glop, 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 glop. Okay, now it is time for me to do another thing, which I do here, which I tell you about a movie, and I am running real short on movies, so I'm going to have to watch some before I record too much. All right, the next movie I saw was the new Mario Bros. Movie, which I think is just called the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Oh boy, it's so fun. It's just they took the games and it's like they popped them out of the game and made it kind of real, and it's just like, look at these costumes that they wear, and here, look at these characters that you love to watch them fight, and they added a plot, and it's just like saving princesses all the time. This is what they do. I don't know. I just very much enjoy the silliness of the whole thing, and how it's in on the joke, and It's just fun. It's just fun, and it's beautiful to watch. I should probably look up the actual name of the movie. The Super Mario Galaxy movie. All right, fantastic times for everybody, and that's it. Please go ahead and join the Patreon, $1 a month. You can leave me a voicemail at the Google Voice number 917-727-5757. Email me, dictionarypod@gmail.com, and buy some merchandise. There's a link in the show notes. And what else? Social media at dictionarypod. Mine is at Speedjampar, although I haven't really been doing much there recently. And I think that's pretty much it. Until next time, this is Spencer dispensing information. Goodbye.